Hi everybody, John Elzinga, and I'm just wanted to set up the video clip you're about to see. The video clip you're about to see is, well, it takes you inside the Pizza Ranch corporate office in Orange City, Iowa, where I am teaching about 20 managers in this particular case. These are managers that are new managers for Pizza Ranch or newly promoted managers. I am teaching these managers how to lead. And I'm teaching a seminar that I call the S Factor, or S Factor Leadership, which I can tell you is the most impactful seminar I've ever done in my life. I have seen it year after year after year change managers in terms of the way they think about leading, the way they see people, and how they lead and how they live. And so the little clip you're going to see, I'm going to tell you a story about an older couple that walked into a Pizza Ranch one day many years ago. And I talk about seeing people with your heart, a heart of empathy, a heart of compassion, a heart of understanding, rather than with your head, your mind of judgment and assumption. And when we see people with our heart, it changes how we treat them. It changes how we understand them. It changes how we impact them. It changes how we lead. It changes how our customers receive the experience from us. And ultimately, it even changes our interaction with our team members. In fact, seeing people with your heart is one of the key elements of S Factor leadership. And so I hope you enjoy this. I hope this gives you some insight into the S Factor. And so enjoy the clip. Thanks for watching.
You might be thinking to yourself, John, I'm with you. This is great. we're on the same page. How in the world am I supposed to pull this off when it's a me, myself, and I world where everybody is stressed to the max? How am I supposed to do that? How am I supposed to embed servant leadership into my management team, let alone my team members? And I'm glad you asked. Here's what you do. You teach them how to see people with their heart before their head. To see people with their heart of understanding and empathy rather than a head of judgment. And you might be thinking, I'm with you there too, John. How do I do that? And I'm glad you asked. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. For years, when there was a new restaurant opening, I had the great joy of going to train all of these bright-eyed and bushy-tailed new team members. Before the restaurant opened, I would go there to teach them through the eyes of a guest, which is our cornerstone customer service piece. Loved doing that. And here's what I would say to our brand new team members that you can say to your team members. Here's how you get people to see people with their heart. Here's what I would do. They'd be in the bunkhouse. They would be in the meeting room. And I would be teaching them, and I would point to the front door. And I would tell them this. From now on, when you see a person walk through that door, I want you to realize that they all have stuff in their life. Everyone that walks in that door has stuff. They've all got stuff. Do you know how I know that? Because we all have stuff in our life. Oh, you could say to me, well, John, I don't have any stuff. Give me 5 minutes, I'll find some stuff. I mean, it may not be you directly, but I'm pretty sure within your circle of friends and family, there's something going on. There are people that you love and care for right now that are hurting, that are broken, that are struggling. Good example of seeing people with your heart is an experience that I had, again, about 7 years ago. Again, I was with some managers in training. Again, we were at the Orange City Pizza Ranch. And again, we were at the front counter. And this experience, this day, it was during lunchtime, and two groups of people came in back to back right after the lunch rush, which in Orange City terms is about 1:10-ish. But people had left. There were hardly anybody in the dining room. Very few people were coming in, and these two groups of people came in back to back. The first was an older couple. Now I know I'm old, but I mean really old, like in their 80s. And they came in like this. Holding hands. The gentleman had a limp. And they came to the front counter. And they handed my manager in training a coupon. 2 free wraps and 2 free drinks. And she takes the coupon, and she looks at the coupon, she looks at me, she looks at the coupon, she looks at me, she hands me the coupon. I'm staring at this coupon. I've never seen that coupon before. Now that's not so unusual, folks, because here in Orange City, Iowa, we're a bunch of Dutch people, and if we don't have a coupon, we don't got a deal. So every week, there's all these coupons floating around. I can't keep all the coupons. I said, hold on, folks, let me find out for you. I ran back to talk to the general manager. His name is Paul. I said, hey, Paul, is there anything you can tell me about this coupon? 2 free wraps, 2 free drinks. Anything I can tell my trainees about this coupon? And Paul looks at the coupon. And he said, John, this coupon's got to be about 8 years old. I said, huh? How would you know? He says, well, it's our old branding. Now the story goes, we've had the same logo, but we had different colors way back when. He says, it's our old branding. I said, okay, what do you want to do about it? He said, I'll take care of it. And he went up front, and he gave them 1 free wrap, 1 free drink. They bought the other and sat down. About 10 minutes later, one of our managers in training and I were at a spot in the restaurant where we had a clean shot view of the older couple and the young mom and her 3 kids. And I asked my manager in training this one question. Who are they? Those people over there. Who are they? What do you think they're struggling with? What do you think's going on in their life? I mean, think about it. What in the world would possess an 80-year-old couple to bring in a coupon that's 8 years old? I think I know what it is. You see, they live on a very tight budget. Social Security. Social Security doesn't pay very much. Truth be told, they don't get out very much. Truth be told, they don't eat very well. And I think it was their anniversary. I'd like to think so anyway. The fact that they came in holding hands, I'm thinking to myself, I hope I'm holding my wife's hand when we're in our 80s. And I think that morning, Mama says, hey honey, I think we can go to Pizza Ranch. I think I got a coupon to Pizza Ranch. And she runs to the kitchen to her junk drawer, because we all got one, right? Runs to the kitchen to her junk drawer and opens up her junk drawer and rummages to the junk drawer. And to the very bottom of the junk drawer, she finds this coupon for Pizza Ranch for 2 free wraps and 2 free drinks. And she treats it like it was a prize. My guess is it was the best meal of the day for that couple. Maybe the best meal of the week.